if you are in a launch or selling right now, you want to listen to this. You probably have been learning about how to niche down, how to get clearer in your content and message. You have probably taken courses and programs on selling, marketing, writing, content and copy. And here's a tip that will help you in being more specific, in refining your niche and dream clients, so that when you're more specific in speaking to them, they know that you're for them, and as a result, you draw in your dream clients. So the tip here is, when you are looking at your dream clients, focus on that program, that launch you are selling right now. Because different program can have different niche. Different programs can have different dream clients. For example, when I look at my clients' alike client codes, your alike client codes, right? It exists on a spectrum. Everything is energy, right? So we will be looking at the shadow of the gene key and gate in your alike client codes, which is the gate and gene key in your descendant and north or south node. We look at the shadow as we can look at the shadow, what it is about, and the gift, the higher expression of what it is about. So this can look differently depending on what you're selling. One example is you might be selling to help people transform their life from the lower expression to the higher expression. And in other cases, right, we want to work with people who have already embodied that higher expression to call them into your program. And that is usually who we love to work with. This can look consistent across your program, or it can look different, and it depends on what you choose, right? It depends on who you choose your dream client's archetype, the mindsets, attitude, and behaviors to be like. I will give you an example. So, for example, I have Jinky 54 in my descendant. So the descendant shows you who you love to work with. And the Jinky 54 has a shadow of greed, which can look like, being over-obsessed with money, power, material goals. Or it can, when this energy is suppressed in the lower expression, it can look like, being unambitious, suppressing their goals, not chasing their goals out of fear. So, and then in the high expression, Jinky 54 is about the high achiever archetype, people who are committed and have the drive to reach their goals, and they know that having more money supports spiritual development, having more money helps us do more good in the world. So I can, for example, for my current program, for the program I launched last month, I want to call in people who have the goals, right? Who are ambitious, who are driven to achieve the goals that they set out. I want to attract high achievers. And so I'm speaking to this mindset and behavior of the high achievers, those who are driven. And then maybe in future, I will, trusting my intuition and downloads, right? I might want to work with people who, have suppressed their ambitions, because that is what I have been through. Maybe they have, been suppressing their ambitions out of fear of people's judgment, out of fear of success, out of fear of not reaching, right, that goal. And that can be a program I create to help them, to work through their shadow, to actually see that those ambitions are actually so divine, right? They see it because it's meant for them. So these are different programs that I can play with, different programs when I launch, and that I can tweak with different dream clients. So the tip for today for you is focus on that program or the next program you are selling, and then refine from there. And if you want if you have enough of learning so much information, and you just want a support, right, a one-off session support to help you refine and really have the conviction of who you want to call in for your next launch or the current launch, whatever you are selling right now, I want to invite you to this one-off private session with me. It's a one-off call that we're going to look at your aligned client codes to show you and to show you that who you want to work with, your dream clients, and then call them into your program, and how you can speak to that in your program, in what you're selling, to attract your dreamiest soul-aligned clients to you. And I'll drop more information in the captions. And that's the end of this live, and I'll see you around.